Official, get up. Let me shake your hand. It's over there next to the mosque. I'll go get it. And June 30th, you know what it's going to be like. It's going to be like that vibe that was probably at Jason Williams' houses so many nights when he was drunk, playing with the gun, you know, and everyone's trying not to make any sudden moves. He's looking at you. Jason's like, hey, man, I shot my dog. You're like, yeah, I know, man. I heard. Yeah, man, I think my driver's trying to rob me. Oh, Gus? Nah, he's like a cool guy. I heard you said something about me, too. No, Jason, I mean, we're good friends here, you know? Let's go upstairs, make some s'mores or something. I don't know, you know? S'mores? Yeah, I don't know, something. Nah, s'mores. I love you, man. Thanks. I love you, too, Jason. I love my dog. Condoleezza Rice testified before the September 11th Commission today to defend the Bush administration against charges they ignored the seriousness of the al-Qaeda terrorist threats. Here's what she had to say. I don't agree that we know that we had somehow a silver bullet here that was going to work. What we do know is we had a systematic problem, a structural problem between the FBI and CIA. It was there because there are legal impediments as well as bureaucratic impediments.
Say what?
Well, basically what she's saying is that because of our system that never wants to bother or harass anybody, 9/11 was inevitably, you know, a byproduct of if you want to have a society that's that free. You can't blame it on anybody. It's like blaming a rape victim.
You know why 9/11 happened?
Oh, but Klein.
Because 9/11 happened because of, do you know the expression fellatio? With an intern. That's why it happened. Does everyone remember when Clinton was sending missiles, and they hurt, by the way, those missiles. They're lethal. Don't think it's swatting flies. And they accused him of wagging the dog. They said he's trying to distract us from the fact that he had fellatio with this intern over pizza.
Right, but
well, it harmed the nation.
Correct me if I'm wrong, that was also the left that was accusing him of doing that.
I don't recall that.
Your Honor, I'd like to call...
But I was just, at least he had the fellatio. I can't picture Bush having the fellatio. Can you picture Laura? No. No.
Boys, what do you think about this? I think Condi really ripped it up today, actually.
She did a good job.
That's what we should be talking about.
It up.
She did a good job. It's kind of unfair that you're calling her out and making her kind of, you know, hone up to this whole tragic event that she was somehow, anybody could have seen coming. And she did a good job. She was nice. She had a couple tells when, no, I didn't see that document, and her lip would just kind of, oh, yeah. Well, you know, you notice the teeth.
What are you in the World Series?
She needs some orthodontia.
Yeah, you notice the teeth.
Right. I'm just not, look.
Don't just defend her because she's a sister, stupid.
I wanted to. Look. I would have rather been old crazy Bush up there stuttering and slobbering on herself, but she, even when that cracker was calling her Dick Clark, he was calling her the other dude.
That cracker.
And she was just sitting there not getting mad.
That's
and
right.
You know what? I'm telling you, and she didn't even wiggle her neck. She didn't put her hands on her hips.
Cool.
She's very unflappable.
Hey, that's what scared white people, because white people love when black women go, oh, honey, but she was like,
Good, yeah.
Sir, I'm not Dick Clark. Absolutely. I'm going to take what you're going to do and swing it around and pull it back. It was fantastic.
Well, but you know what? It was the official story. I mean, it was the...
Does that make it a lie? Just
no, it's not. No, it's not a lie. But it's like if you want somebody to tell you the absolute truth, switch over to The Price is Right. You know, because you're not going to get. It's not going to be totally. I mean, like with this kind of testimony, they say, well, I didn't lie, but I said things that later turned out not to be true.
This whole 9/11 Commission is nonsense. We're trying. Bin Laden himself, 2 weeks later on videotape, was like, I was surprised. If he's surprised, how was Clinton, Bush, or anybody else supposed to know about 9/11?
He was surprised.
He was eating the hummus, and he was like,
He discovered that 2 weeks later.
Yeah.
He was.
It's the transparency of a democracy when you discuss things openly like this. The president didn't want the commission to begin with. Then he said he'd give it 1 hour. Then he said they have to come up with their solutions in 1 month. Then he would let Condoleezza Rice. There's enough blame to go around. It's on their watch. You think if the thing was switched, there's still Hannity is still bellyaching about Clinton every single day. People should have put 2 and 2 together. And that apology of Dick Clark, and by the way, the versatility of Dick Clark, American bandstand, he's a security expert.
It's the same.
He does a New Year's Eve show. The guy never stops working for Christ's sake.
It's the same kind of commission, like, it's the same kind of commission like the Warren Commission. It's like the same commission that tell you it's one shooter, and people want to believe it. It's just something you want to believe.
There have been commissions that found the truth. You're right about the Warren Commission.
This commission, the truth was evident before. This commission is nonsense.
Yeah,
I'm totally with you. I think it's nonsense. That's why when I was watching it this morning, I got kind of depressed, you know, because I was thinking, look, this is who we have to pick this fall. We have a man who sent us into a war we didn't need and lied about the reasons for going in versus a man who looks like one of the trees in The Wizard of Oz.
That's exactly what he looks like.
Doesn't he? Don't you?
That was pretty good.
Don't you keep expecting him? He does. Don't you keep expecting him to say, how would you feel if somebody picked something off of you?
Damn it. I knew he was going to run it all. All right, next subject. Three Chicago area schools have asked their students to stop wearing pink because pink is associated with rapper Cameron and the Imperial Gangsters, a Chicago-based street gang. What do you guys think about this?
By the way, guys, no, Jim, what do you think about this?
What do you think?
Well, just how humiliating to get attacked by a gang in pink. It's like, what do you say? You know what, though? If they're getting an education, I don't care if they look like Patrice if he fell into a bottle of Pepto-Bismol. I don't care.
He'd have to be a pretty big bottle.
Oh, wait a minute.
Gangs are always afraid. Yeah, they're pink.
The Cameron Pie, I don't know, the Imperial...
I don't know. It's riling me. That pink stuff is
insane
riling me.
cartel.
Colin,
How can I know?
I promise
The
you,
dopest,
for every look, I would trade you. I would trade you one black person that I don't agree with, just so you don't always agree with white people when they just make up a color to hate. Hey, don't. The pink gang. What pink gang have you ever seen ever?
Okay, you know what? It's very funny, but guess what? If I was a little black kid trying to go to school in whatever town these suckers live in, and I have to deal with the that the white people, I have to deal with the fact that the white people won't say anything to them.
Colin, it's made up.
Don't listen to them.
Say fellatio.
Joe Clark had it right. Kids need to be baseball batted into submission. We'll be right back. You know, the American Medical Association, which I don't know which is like the big organization, I thought that was from like my childhood, but they've stated that regular ejaculation may decrease the risk of prostate cancer in men. If you masturbate at least 1 times a month, your risk of prostate cancer goes down 1/3. So let's see how healthy our panel's prostates are right here. That's per month. I'm a pervert, but all I got is one left. A day, that's it. I'm not proud of it, boys, but this is what happens.
Sir, why'd you lie?
I ejaculate all the time.
That guy you go.
Oh, wait a minute. What's ejaculation? I think I had the wrong word.
You know,
I answered.
What's the truth?
Flippantly. I thought the question was intrusive, and
hold on, let's be intrusive. How many times? Let me ask you: is that why your leg stopped?
My leg has never stopped.
That was a good one.
Keep going.
Yeah. You know he didn't jerk off 100 times.
I have a feeling that they're right about that because it's a natural function. And I think keeping the plumbing working is important. On the other hand, it is true what my mother said, it does make you blind. Yeah. So you have to take that into consideration.
I'm telling you, I'm the only one that was a 90-year-old Jewish man when I was 30, and I'm telling you, I used to go to get prostate because I had prostatitis. Believe me, it's no laugh. I know it sounds...
Well, now that I find out about
Shut up and let me finish.
All right, shut up. All right.
I'm trying to say I actually got a doctor's note, Jim.
All right, okay.
I got a little doctor's note. I'm not kidding. I carried it for like 3 years, where the doctor said he has to whack off. I had legal doctor's note.
It was built up?
Yeah.
Did you go to a Catholic school?
Now, mine looks a little low on the chart at 26.5. I know it looks a little low.
It does look low.
But that's all sex.
This is a lie.
That's all sex.
You're married,
I'm
Tom.
married. I have sex all the time.
You're lying, Tom.
I look at masturbation the same way I do cooking in Manhattan.
Cynthia.
It's like so many good restaurants out there. If you were to cook it yourself, you'd be a fool.
Yeah. So you're cheating on your wife every day? What the hell does that mean?
No, that means I have sex
Shut
with
up,
my
Tom.
wife all the time. And the point
He's lying.
five is the time I try and masturbate, but my wife opens the door.
But that cooking analogy means you're cheating on your wife. Cynthia,
No,
you
it means I
are.
have sex with my wife all the time.
And his is a lie. Look, if we're going to do this show, let's just be Jim's is a lie.
Mine's is the truth.
How do you know mine is a lie? Were you there?
Because 23 little boys live next door to you.
I'm the oldest one here, and it's getting to the point now where even my hand is not interested. I mean, it goes, not tonight. I have a hand ache. You know, I have a, so...
But we're all comedians also, and when we're at home, it's a much different thing than when you're on the road and you're all alone. There's not a hand towel big enough that can contain a comedian.
Really? Don't try to back up now like you don't cheat. With your 20 restaurants in Manhattan. Shut up.
Wife is right back
Shut
there.
up.
You guys...
He's looking back to
That
you.
was like, oh, but we don't cheat. Get out of here. You said none of them were
You
masturbation.
single guys think the married guys don't have sex.
A new product
You guys are
called the
whacking
Drink
off off the
Detective.
charts.
There's a new drink product called the... Yo, I got it product.
Quite a subject to follow ejaculation.
Well, actually, the Drink Detective will help women and men. We have to put that in. Women determine if a date rape drug may have been added to their drink. Now, do you realize what we've come to in this society? You gotta go out in a bulletproof vest, make sure there's not a date rape drug.
I mean, that's just weird. You know, like, how would it be to be at a date and then all of a sudden the girl pulls out an eyedropper, you know, and just takes your drink and does it on the thing? I mean, that's so weird, you know.
I know.
Have you ever done this GHB, the date rape drug?
Oh, yeah, Jim, I do it all the time. Didn't you see me at the rave the other night?
I did.
I was out there with the K and everything.
He gave it to himself and he raped himself.
That's right.
You did take GHB?
Yeah, but
Tell us about it.
I couldn't get, well, I couldn't get anybody to rape me, so I just pretended.
I think the point he's trying to make is that if you're a guy and you can't use the art of seduction, then what's even the fun?
I know,
Yeah,
but
the
there's a lot of
art of
perverts
what?
around.
You're
there are
telling these
scumbags
girls...
that do that, though. I mean,
Yeah,
Who's selling... Okay.
You're telling all these girls that you will look out for something in your drink, but no one gives them advice that it's okay to have 7 Long Island iced teas and show your tits to everybody who walks in the bar.
We'll be right back.
I want to know what we're hitting on.